All right. Well, first of all, hopefully everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Outstanding. Great. Well, first of all, thanks to Tony Ward and Greg Hopper for the invitation. I come to you representing Commander Homer Bizzle, who is in charge of both Post 98, our AmVets post in Forest Park, as well as his community outreach program, America Cares 2. I'm the public relations director for Post 98, as well as on the board with America Cares 2. And basically, both organizations are doing what just about everybody else here on this meeting is doing, and that is reaching out to area veterans. And of course, with two organizations, we're kind of doing this in two different ways. With Post 98, uh, we are based right now at the Forest Park Vet Center at 1515 South Harlem Avenue in Forest Park, right where Forest Park meets Berwyn and North Riverside. So many of you have gone into that building before, and we have food pantries set up where area veterans who need food can go in and get food that they need, as well as hook up with other counseling services that the Vet Center offers, and as well as with America Cares too. Again, we're dealing with food pantries, and we're dealing with other ways that we can reach out to area veterans to get them the help that they need. And of course, working with other organizations such as the Combined Veterans of Berwyn. I echo the sentiments that others have said before, as far as I don't know how these two guys keep doing it all the time. Especially Mr. Ward. I mean, he don't if you ever see him and you see him kind of hobbling around on his crutch, he's not using that crutch as something to lean on to excuse non-activity. I'm thinking if you were fully healthy, this guy would be running 100 miles an hour 24 hours a day. So, and I could also tell you, as a veteran myself, obviously, I have benefited from the services of both my post America Cares 2 and other veterans organizations. So basically, we echo a lot of the same things that have already been said as far as getting our message out to area veterans, no matter what era you served in, no matter what time you served in, whether if you served from, say, Vietnam, Korea, World War II, even now today with Iraq and Afghanistan. I served during the Persian Gulf War era. So that's sort of in the middle right now as far as the age groups of veterans that we're serving. But the bottom line is that we're veterans helping veterans. We're men and women who've worn the uniform of our various armed services. And, we can, we're just like back when we were serving, you talk trash about the other services, but at the end of the day, you have respect for the other services. You have respect for the men and the women, whether if they were in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard. They were the ones that were willing to do the job that so many millions of others did not. And, we volunteered, most of us of the younger generation, we volunteered to serve in those capacities. The older ones, some volunteered, some were drafted. But no matter how you got in, the fact that you got in, and now that we see the world through the eyes of veterans, is very very important. You can find us online on Facebook. If you go onto the Facebook website and punch in Post 98 AmVets in the search block, you will find us there. Now, obviously, because of COVID-19, and for me personally, I live far away from the post, so I haven't been able to go over there as much as I used to when I lived nearby. But Commander Bizzle and the rest of his board is definitely active in serving veterans throughout the areas in and around Forest Park. Of course, you have Berwyn, North Riverside, um, other suburbs nearby that area. So expect to see Post 98 continue to be involved, even with COVID-19 and all the protocols that are out there. We're still veterans helping veterans. And with that, I'm going to open up the floor to any questions that you might have about either organization. Otherwise, you can learn a little bit more about us if you go on to Facebook. Post 98 AmVets is the the line that you want to use in the search engine to find our Facebook page.